Hola, kids. How you doing? Well then, what can I do you for today? Show me the good stuff, huh? Got it, Meow! Meow recap! Are you satisfied with this, kids? How much help you think this'll be?
It's a nice staff. Too bad I don't have any of the
I can tell an
components for it.
awesome recipe. Well then, what can I do you for today?
Okay, so I gotta go all the way to back to Roke to get the handspun thread. No problem. I want to start banging all these quests out as fast as possible. That's interesting, like the actual things for the ship actually block you. The supports or whatever they are. The wheels. Can't tell because it's invincible.
Here we go.
Invisible. It's starting to become pointless to get these herbs though, because as you can tell, it doesn't seem like I'm getting too many items when I farm now. It looks like appears that I'm pretty maxed out on everything else. Yeah, I'm not even getting anything from there anymore. Alright. Got that one done.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's just it's not even worth it.
Please step back.
Nothing.
Keep your guard up and ambush. Please, don't be too late. Not even good enough for practice, really.
Jeez, everyone's poisoned. I can't wait to get Sarah in the party. How much longer? She's not in. I don't know why I didn't sleep at the Countess to... Okay. Yeah, there's no point in trying this anymore. We're capped.
Here we go.
Please step back.
Let me just
There
check
you
this one
are.
area that I ran way past. That's it, a light gem.
There you are.
I think once we get into EN2, N2, whatever it's called. Dang it. I don't know what level these enemies stop aggroing. I know after a certain level they stop aggroing. Oh, I guess I stealed everything. That's cool.
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
We can use this.
I was curious how much those ends are. I never really looked. What, from the bug? Miles, why are you watching that video? It's a bunch of knuckleheads. And I worry and watch these YouTube guys, because that's usually who they target, is really young people, underage audience. That's where they make their money. Is they easily impress like these 14-year-olds, 12-year-olds and 10-year-olds that like think Logan Paul is the coolest thing in the world and donate their entire, you know, allowance on them. It's really sad. And they act silly and they get the, you know, and they lock them in. Shock sizzle. You know how we do it. 100% RPG. Yeah, once I get synthesis, I'll start making some greasy armor. Here it is. Okay, these are not cheap, but whatever. Okay. You know, I really didn't need to spend money. I mean, whatever. It's 160 full. It's not a big deal, but. Your what? Did you hit the red button?
Hey, gang! Let's just get right into it, shall we?
Here we go.
Don't strain yourself too hard, huh? Pretty good, don't you think?
Okay, I need to figure out how to make these. Otherworldly cuisines. See if I actually have.
Well then, what can I do you for today? Well, well, pretty crafty, ain't ya? Go on, take it already. Already know what you want to make?
There's a good place to get more insect legs, insect eggs. Oh, looks like we're going back to Eos. Can we do that now? Because if I can go back to Eos now, that'd be ideal. Let me see, let's save first. I'll be damned, thank God.
Main engines operating normally. We've safely exited Roke's atmosphere.
Raimi, can you put Roke up on the screen?
Sure. Somehow it really does look like my home. I wonder if maybe I was born there after all.
You can go back if you want. Losing one person won't make much of a difference.
No, I'm not going back. I'm going with Vetch. And besides, what are you doing here anyway?
We're all friends now. Why wouldn't I be here?
But Miss Muria, what about your ship? Did you not leave it on Roke?
That's Mrs. And my ship is on autopilot.
Okay, we'll do that one later. Nice, 55 fall. What a waste. Alright. Before we start jumping into cutscenes and all this other junk, I don't think those things have insect legs. Let me see here. Yeah, we'll get 100% soon. If I don't get it on this playthrough, I will for sure get it on the next one. Okay. Considering since these nodes are a waste, since I've pretty much gotten everything, there's no point in wasting any time going to them. Yo, Nina. Nina with the host. How you doing, Nina? Hey, I didn't get a chance to read the email. What was the email about with Operation Nina? Oh, I don't know. I always say I just read the name and I read the name. It's very confusing.
There you are.
Not that you should change your name. I read the first like part of your name and I just always call you Nina. I got the email when I was driving, so I didn't really get a chance to read it, but it seemed like they were going to continue it, yeah? Which would be awesome. Good to see continue go on. Show must go on. Oh, perfect. Oh god, these are going to be expensive. That's like half of my gold right there. Okay, let's give it to the people that matter. Hey, what's up, Sonic Man? How are you, buddy? I was gonna see what you guys were up to, see if you were interested in a Discord or something. I'm just hanging out at home all day, so I was seeing what you guys were up to. Finally completed that. Okay, got all those. Nice. It's good to hear. Oh, you're doing a nice little marathon on Monday? Nice. Let's see here. What do I have next? Well, get a short, long weekend, so yeah. Go play through your games and enjoy the Labor Day. You gonna do it all in one day? Nice, man. Sounds like a grind. Sounds like a 10-hour stream day, man. Why I'm scared I'm gonna miss some of these quests. But that's okay. I can figure it out. Oh, so it's not going to be on Operation Nina anymore. It's going to be on a different server to facilitate other marathons or other charity events. That's cool. It was fun streaming with you guys. It's cool. I don't usually have a lot of people to hang out with on Discord, so it's cool. Like, you guys were very supportive and awesome. Oh, I see. So, on top of the Operation Nina, you have a chance to stream on others. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy guest streaming on other servers. I just worry I bore people because I don't play the most exciting or the most popular games, Star Ocean: The Last Hope is, you're not going to find Star Ocean guys with, like, 100, 150 streamers or 150 viewers watching. It's a tough game. Nice. Did I get those maps? Let me see. They should be in here. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little more high energy than usual just because I'm guest streaming, so I want to try to be more entertaining than I am. I mean, not saying that I'm, like, try harder on those than I do on my channel, but I feel, I feel like more of an obligation. Well, I don't know if an obligation is the right word. I'd say it's more of a, more of an impression I want to leave that, I'm not just some quiet guy. But, when I play these games, I'm happy just sitting streaming, because, I've always been the streamer that, I don't have any marathon goals, I don't have any viewer goals, I don't have any money goals when I stream. I stream just because I enjoy the challenge of the games I play and the trophies I try to accomplish in the games. And, and for people that, the few people that like that competitiveness in the games, in the RPG genre, those are the people I get, and there's very far and few between them. You know, like Ioctus comes. I know there's another guy that's done the battle trophies, and I think that's pretty much it. Did I get the maps? Let me see. I think it was in another village, but let me see if I got them. Yeah, I did. Okay, sweet. Yeah, if everyone enjoyed it, I'm glad. You know, I'd love to participate in other ones. I think the evening time works best because then I'm not inundated with a bunch of stuff. Usually I finish all my business stuff by like 6, 7 o'clock. But yeah, I'll definitely check out I'll check out your marathon on Monday, Sonic. I got to do some work. I've got an appointment because I sold a kitchen remodel, so I don't know why, but I've been getting inundated. Like I ran like a Google, like I've always been pretty fascinated with digital marketing, so I hired an SEO firm to help with my website and stuff, and but I ran my own pay-per-click campaign, and I've had a lot of success with it so far. I'm shocked. That was kind of my vision with my company, is just, you know, be able to have a really strong digital marketing presence. Not that I'm gonna sit there bore you guys with business talk, but okay, where is the guy? Yeah, because it's just an appointment on Monday. I mean, you know, my girl is like, hey, let's go to the beach. And I'm like, fuck. To me, like, my weekends, like, I don't want to go out and have fun on the weekends. I want to relax. I don't want to do anything. Because I'm so worn out by the end of the week that I'm just, you know, like, you know, most people have Saturday off. You know, like, I'm going out running appointments, you know, writing contracts, you know, scheduling things, make sure my bills are paid, you know, processing payrolls. You know, I do a lot of stuff. So to me, like, when I get a Sunday, it's just like I just want to sit back and play video games. Like, I get almost annoyed. It's like, hey, you want to go out to breakfast, or hey, you want to go out to this place? And I guess I'm at a different place in my head, and you know, I got a different mindset. Because I care so much about the success of my business that, like, you know, to me, going out and just doing petty little trinket fun things just, like, don't interest me at all. And I don't mean that to insult people, you know. I mean, people should enjoy what they want, you know. If they want to enjoy their weekend, go out and have breakfast and go spend family time, go for it. That's just not for me. I'm more about, you know, focusing in on what I need to do to keep moving things, keep progressing, keep growing. I don't know where this old guy is. Is he in Astral? Maybe let's go to Astral. Okay, now that we complete this other quest, this guy should be here now. I want to start working on these orders too, get them done. We'll do it when we get to EN2. Ready to brush your teeth? You're not gonna ignore me. We're gonna brush your teeth later. I don't know why, I just enjoy this this little image in the game. Like, you know, people have been together their whole lives, they've got each other, and even in their golden years, they still watch after each other. That's nice. Little sentimental scene captures the spirit. Very warming to the heart. Boy, those are expensive. 4,000 each. Good lord. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. I wonder when I can do the astral cave. Even though I played like 600 hours into this game, like the walkthrough portion I did in the game was like 5-6 months ago, so all this is still like I still get disheveled and I don't know where to go sometimes. Okay, there's obviously nothing here. Okay, where is the battle? Where's the retire? I don't know where the retired soldier went. Who's this? Make sure we got all the ingredients for this. Lemon and natural water. Yo, Phantom Knight, how you doing, man? Okay, I could have sworn I had lemons. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I got plenty of. I got 20. Okay. Do I have natural water? Yeah, I got natural water too. Could buy some more. What you up to, Phantom? So we'll go back to Roke. I don't know where this other guy is. I think I'm gonna watch some horror movies tonight. I think now that I have a craft account, maybe I'll start streaming or playing some movies. Are you allowed to stream movies on Twitch? I don't think so. I don't think that would be allowed. I mean, I appreciate that they make it upstairs area to make it look like a legitimate hotel with rooms. But it also seems kind of pointless to have just like random rooms that like there's nothing in them. I don't think I've ever been up here before in this game. Not that I'm trying to distract myself. I'm trying to find this guy, dude. I guess part of me wants to be able to be able to get all the quests and everything. It's all right, man. I've been putting this game off, to be honest. I've been doing a lot of Final Fantasy Mobius. It's been like my new mobile game fad that I've played the snot out of. Let's check on this person over here. No, I would risk it. The one thing I do want to add, though, to my Discord is a promote button so other streamers can promote their streams. You know, like the robot will just let you know as soon as you go live. That'd be nice for... because I'm friends with a lot of people that stream, too. That's really frustrating. I don't know where this guy is. Well, there's a robot. Sonic might know how to do it. Maybe I can ask Sonic. What was the last one I saw? You know, what was that? Someone mentioned like a TV series that was really good. Zero mentioned it. I forgot what it was called, but he brought it to my attention. I think it was called Silent, or it was called Horror. Something like that. It was called Silent or Horror, and it's a TV series. Because I was mentioning in there how like I noticed a lot of horror movies they don't do well. Horrors don't seem to do well in TV series. They said that one was suspenseful. I saw one. I forgot what it was called. It was this blind ex-war veteran. So these 3 kids that are like thieves that go in the house and stealing, break into this house, and they find out it's like an ex-military guy. And it was really good. I remember it was really good. I'm gonna look this up, dude. I'm not gonna run around with the chick with my head cut off. This is stupid. I gotta make this, but the Sandbird Strikes Back. Let me... I'll be damned, I can't find this. Maybe he was in the desert. Okay. Let's go back to the desert. I don't know why I'm struggling with this, dude. This should not be a struggle. Oh, yeah? You know what? I need to look up... You know what I really want to see that came out in movie theaters? Is the new Conjuring movie. That was supposedly really good. Or Annabelle. I think it's just called Annabelle. Is that the new one that came out recently? Annabelle? Something like that. By the way, I gotta tell you guys a story today. I got real angry today. So I had a morning appointment to give an estimate for construction work, and after so I left my measuring tape in LA, which is fine. So I had to go get a new one, and while I was getting the new one, I was like, it was really hard to get open. I tried to get it open, and eventually I opened it up, and like I put the receipt and everything in the trunk of my car, and I closed the trunk, and then I realized my car's locked, and I looked in my pockets, and lo and behold, my keys aren't in my pockets, and realized, and I'm barely going to make it on time to the appointment, and lo and behold, my keys are locked in the trunk. For those that don't know me, I take making mistakes like that very bad. Very, like, I get really upset at myself when I make dumb shit mistakes like that. Because, like, I do not expect myself to make stupid mistakes like that. So I was just, like, hopping mad at the place, and everyone saw me, like, furious and, you know, fucking upset. By the way, if there's one thing I could say that's worth the $60 a year, best investment in my life is AAA. I don't know if they have them in other areas like they have them here, but AAA was an absolute lifesaver. I mean, it took him an hour to get there, but, you know. And I was just so hopping mad that I was just, like, pacing back and forth my car in 100-degree weather. I mean, you know, California is not... I'm sure you guys have heard me say this before. I think the sun's so overrated. Hot, sunny days are so overrated. It's blistering hot. It's not fun. It's freaking sweating, melting hot outside. And I'm upset. I had to call the guy and tell him I'm gonna be, you know, an hour late. He's a nice guy. I mean, he was cool and everything. He was like, dude, I was like, dude, he like saw me flustered. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry, I'm flustered. I just like, I never locked myself out of the car. It's just such a bonehead mistake that I just like, I was just pouncing around. And then the AAA guy got there and he was like struggling to open it too. So it was like making me more flustered. But then eventually, he got it. Once I got on the road, I started calming down. But boy, I was hot, man. I was hot. I couldn't believe that I left that shit in there. But whatever, it's over. I mean, it's true, mistakes do happen and shit does happen. But I don't know, for some reason I just could not swallow that. It takes me a while to just absorb it in and be like, okay, Miles, you need to brush your teeth, okay? Or Mom's gonna get upset. Okay, I'm gonna get your toothbrush. I don't know where this guy is. I mean, I killed this bird, and I just searched the whole desert. I didn't see him on the map. Where this X-Explorer is supposed to be. He's got to be back at the village. I'll go check the village. Let's see if I can find this guy. I'm literally wasting my time. I'm just like running back and forth and can't find this freaking guy, man. He's got to be here. Well, that quest got done. No problem. You gotta brush your teeth. Hold on. Yo, Shelly, how you doing, man? What's up, brother? Working? You gotta work today, man? Work tonight? Working after hours, man. It's dedication, dude. Only in Asian culture, or Japanese culture, this is supposed to be an overweight woman right here. I must be... If she is overweight, I am morbidly obese. And cats talk, of course. Okay, I don't know where to turn in this quest. I don't know where the retired explorer is. Yeah, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do. I don't know where he is. There's an explorer. I have no idea where he is. Try the Patroy in. Okay, I'll try the Okay, I'm gonna try the end, dude, because I don't see it here. So I was in the Oasis, I didn't see him in the Oasis. Maybe he's in the inn somewhere. So let me try the inn. I thought I did look there, but maybe I didn't. So I'm trying to figure out where the turn-in is for this quest. It's definitely not in the Oasis, because I went there. let's see. We'll check in here. All right, let's check the end. I am running out of options. There he, thank you, Phantom Knight. I don't know how you knew this, but thank you. Finally got the ocarina. Nice. You're the man, dude. See, that's another beauty of streaming in public in front of people. You know, they throw some information you may not know. And I'm sitting here running around for like 45, 60 minutes trying to figure this all out. Well, now we gotta run all the way back, get the lemon juice, because I missed this quest. Okay. Just when I was about to brush this guy's teeth, he crashes out and falls asleep. No worries. So once we make the lemon juice, we'll be able to go all the way back, turn that in, and I think that's going to be pretty much every single quest we can do. You know what's interesting? Even though as old as this game is, a new guide just got released on GameFAQs, I noticed today. Like an HTML, because GameFAQs now does HTML guides. and I saw that someone created one.
Hola, kids. How you doing?
Just need one, right?
Don't you dare cut any corners. Excellent progress. No problems.
God, I would have been so... I forgot to buy natural water, but thank God I had enough to do it. I'd have been... that would have hurt. That would have hurt my mental state if I didn't have enough natural water to make that lemon juice for that quest. I would have been pretty pissed. I would have said fuck it. You know, my brain... Sometimes you just gotta accept your brain at the end of the week is just done. It's just functionality, it's focus, it loses it. You gotta accept it, and you gotta call it for the day. Welcome back, Sonic Man. Sonic Man 2005. The Marathon Streaming Madman. I think we're on track, though, to get all the quests and treasure chests, though. That's my biggest concern. If I can get all quests and treasure chest completion trophies in this playthrough, then it's all golden. Then it's all cakewalk from here. Because then at that point, it's just the final 3 trophies, which is the universe mode completion, the chaos mode completion, and getting phase trophies. And I'll get all those hopefully in this playthrough, and then the chaos playthrough is just gonna be the chaos playthrough. Wasn't that the worst Sonic game ever made, Sonic 2006? I want to take a look at that HTML guide they made. See how thorough it is. I don't want to mess with it today because I just saw it, but... Good. These things are so outrageously expensive. That's the one, Sonic Unleashed. That's the one I was thinking of. I don't know why I was thinking Sonic 2006. What was I going to do with this guy? I think HP boost would be great for him. God, this shit's so expensive. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Is it? I didn't know it was a bearable game to watch. Or to play, I mean. So he's an astral, so we'll go this way. Head on the ship. If I would do any type of marathon, well, I don't know if I would do a marathon, and I know other people do this, so it wouldn't be as enjoyable. Well, it wouldn't be as like unique of an idea, but I would consider doing all the Final Fantasy, not the spin-offs, but the games part of it. Where is... Oh yeah, he was over here. I think that pretty much covers all the quests right now. I just do bad games. Booty clap for knockers. Even though you're more of a boob guy, but I'm sure you'd appreciate that booty clap. No, it's time for the midnight run tonight, isn't it? Did I do the whodunit quest? See, what sucks about completing quests in this game is you can't look to see what you did and what you didn't do. Oh, really, man? A break from streams. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's understandable. I thought it was something else, like maybe like something happened and you just don't want to stream anymore. Then, you know, I'm always down to talk and DM about that. I guess, like, it's weird because, like, I always consider myself, like, I could be a silly, stupid guy. But, like, at the same time, if, you know, someone comes to me with issues and problems in their lives, like, I'm really good at listening and you know, good person to talk to that, because, you know, I guess just because I've dealt with so many shitty things in my life and, you know, so many ups and downs in the past, like, 3 to 5 years. I mean, it's been an absolute roller coaster 3 to 5 years. I don't know how I'm standing, to be honest. I've had some really, you know, I've done some crazy shit the past 5 years, and so, like, you know, when things are going on in people's lives, I feel like you know, I'm a good resource for people to talk to. I usually have people that, you know, we have like one-on-one conversations on Discord, and we talk about all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty adaptable to different flavors of people, you know. I don't know what's it called when, like, you know, I like to be liked by a lot of people. I like to pretend like I'm like, oh, I don't give a shit what people think about me. But it's very upsetting when someone doesn't like me. Like, it bothers me. But, you know, I mean, I get over it pretty quick. I mean, it's kind of like a mix. Like, I kind of, like, don't care, you know, if people hate me or not. It's just what it is. You know, some people are going to like you, some people dislike you. But I really like, I don't know, it's just something in my personality. I always want to try to get every type of person to like me, if I can. And it's just like really, like, I get really upset when, like, people are, oh my god, I've been talking this whole time, I went the complete wrong way. Fucking hell. Oh well. Which I think is why I've always naturally done well in sales. Like, especially in-house sales, is because I just always want the person to really like me. Because it's just, like, part of my personality. And I get, like, you know, in contracting, I get really jealous if they, like, start considering other contractors to do their work. Like, almost like a possessive boyfriend. I'm like, what do you mean you're getting another estimate? You're cheating on me? How dare you? Which, you know, kind of works to my advantage, I think. I can't believe I went all that way the wrong way. Stephens. I'm not a good multitasker. You know what I'm concerned my brain is semi-fried. Just from, I mean, part of it being a long week, but maybe just because I used to smoke a lot of weed. That I've just, like, permanently fried some of my brain, a lot of my brain cells. But, you know, I like to think, I like to think I'm a pretty sharp person. I mean, not right now, because I'm just, like, a little bit beat. But I ate really healthy today. I had a big old salad for dinner, lunch dinner. But I had some bites because her mom made some fucking bomb-ass donuts. And actually, there's some downstairs. Homemade. That's where I get fucked on my diet. Because, you know, when I start dieting, all of a sudden people want to cook all this greasy food for me. Hey, I made you eggplant parmesan. Or, hey, I made you a bunch of donuts. Hey, there's homemade cookies. I'm starting to think that they want me fat. That's what it is. They don't want me to be thin and in shape. They want me to fucking stay plump. I think there's a lot of women out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was watching this video on Facebook, and this woman, or this guy was going around the beach. Pretty good looking women, you know, pretty attractive women. And the question was, do you prefer a guy with a six-pack, or do you prefer the dad bod? And I think like 75-80% of the women said dad bod. Like, they don't want the guy to look better than them. Like, there was all sorts of things they were saying, like, oh, if they have a six-pack means they don't like food. Well, yeah, I think they think, like, you know, dad bod guys, like, you know, like women, like, when they select their mate, I think a big consideration is how the guy's going to do with the kids. And I think there's this impression, or this idea that the guys with the dad bod are much better with kids and much better at raising kids. And again, this is just theory. I don't want to put a blanket out there that this is, you know, this is what it is for everything. There it is. Okay, I thought I got that quest. But yeah. I don't know, or they think like, the rounder the men, the less chance that he'll cheat on her. I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm just throwing theories out there. And I know it's not a blanket statement. There are women that love like a thoroughly ripped man, and, you know, that's what they're into. But I don't know. Just thought it'd be a fun topic to talk about. I mean, the girl I'm with, when I told her what I was getting into really good shape, she was like, "Oh, I don't like that." I'm like, what do you mean you don't like that? See, I guess that's, you know, I guess that's the theory. I used to read those books where, like, how to pick up women, things like that. And they said one of the most important things in picking up a woman is making them laugh. Like, who's that guy on The Hangover? Like, the, you know, the fat, curly hair, dopey, funny dude. Like, are those the guys that pick up the hot chicks? I don't know. It just, like... Like, if you're the fun party fat guy... I don't know. Just an interesting topic to talk about. I'm gonna save before doing this because I gotta steal. I mean, like, for me, like, in terms of physical appearance of women, I don't like really thin women. Nothing against thin women. Like, but it's weird, like, I like Asian girls. I love Asian girls. But, like, a real thin-framed Asian girl is not my thing. Like, I like thick women. I like thick women. You have to have a round... big fat butt, you know, big boobs. Like, I don't mind. I don't want a girl like if some of these, you know, these girls, they like work out and they have like shredded abs like that, you know, that's not my ideal like look. Like the Kim Kardashian butt, you know, that's what I like. Captain Obvious, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, man. You know, it's what I'm into. And I like women with kids. Like, I like what, like, I feel like... I feel like I'm more... Did I save? Hold on. Let's see, 3708. Yeah, I did. Okay, it's a minute away. I don't know, like, a pretty girl and a pretty girl with a kid, like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I feel like I have a better chance with her if she's a pretty girl that has a kid. Hitomi Tanaka. I don't know who that is. Let me look her up. And I can tell you. Oh, goes right to a porn site. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's... Yeah, I mean, it's a little much. She, you know, she's got a pretty face. She's a little saggy, but no, I totally, yeah. Like, I'm all for that. I'll put that, you know, I'll suffocate on those for sure. Yeah, she looks fun. Those look fun for sure. Thank you, God of Knockers. I appreciate that. You know what? I didn't recognize the name, but I have seen her acting before. I've seen it, and it's good. I've squeezed a few out with her. Yeah, thick. If you're thick and Asian, done. Like, done. Like that's it. You know, that's it for me. It doesn't take much. That would be it. Acting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think, like, when I say Asian girls, like, in Asian culture, like, in American culture now, doesn't it feel like this idea, if you're a really nice guy, like, and you know, and you're chivalrous, and you open the door, and you want to take her out to eat and protect her, like, that Western women, like, friend zone you for that crap. Like, when I went to college out here in California, like, this girl I really liked, I was really nice and chivalrous and things to her, and, like, we went on the beach, we held her hand. And then when I started, like, it didn't work out, I started getting drunk and partying, and then she wanted to hook up all the time. And she started really liking me. And I was like, what the fuck, man? So what, I'm a cunt and now she likes it? Actually, a couple of my buddies on Facebook are in the big porn industry. One guy knows a lot of them. One's friends with my favorite Asian actor. I think her name is Lucy Star. We're like, if you date an Asian girl, like, she wants that. Now, she wants you to pay for everything, like a real traditional Asian girl, like from China. She wants you to be a nice guy. She wants you to hold her hand. She wants you to take you out. She wants you to be cordial to her. She doesn't want a guy going out part. But she also wants you to pay for everything. So I'm not the only one that thinks that. Phantom Knight agrees too. But, like, even, like, Americanized Asian girls, like, which are my favorite, like, they still have Asian values. Like, it's like, oh, I want to take care of my man. I want to cook for him. I want to, you know, make him happy. You know, I want to be a good wife. Where, like, in Western culture, it feels more like, you know, what's he gonna do for me? What's me? It's not what I'm gonna do for him. Just for me looking good is reason enough for me to be with him. But what's he gonna do for me? Kind of attitude. And I think Instagram's absolutely destroyed relationships. Instagram is toxic. It's toxic. Nowadays, more women are so much more addicted to how many likes and things, and using their bodies to, you know, and like some of these women, they complain about not being objectified, but yet they sit there and try to get as much likes as possible with low cut cleavage, you know, showing off their ass and things like that. And it's like, that is more important than being in a, you know, having a valuable relationship with people. Like, it's just like they are literally phone and in the bathroom taking pictures of themselves all day. It's crazy. I'm telling you, you know what would shape this culture? If I could convince every man in the world to not like these big titty women on Twitch, on Instagram, on Facebook, all these cosplayers, and just unfollow their pages, never like them again. If I could convince every man in the world to do that, I think it would reshape society. It would revolutionize society. It would force a lot of women to be able to have to win a man over something besides her looks. Because what happens is these women, and that's how you end up as cat women, you know, with a woman who's a bunch of cat in their house, is they're just so inundated, and until those titties start sagging at age 40 plus, you know, they don't have like any personality. Heck yeah, Sonic, man. Like, you see those memes all the time, like, it's like shows a girl drooling, and the meme says, when a guy is 6'3", homeless, had 3 felony convictions, 2 different baby mamas, and it shows a picture of a woman, like, fucking, like, looking horny and wet, you know? And I think there's some, I mean, obviously, again, not to put a blanket statement, because I know it's not true of everyone. Everyone's different. I get it. But, like, yeah, there's some truth to that. And I was talking to someone on Discord. She's like, oh, yeah, my friend's like that. I mean, like, you know, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, on the guy's side, too. I mean, if you just sit there and you play video games all day, and you don't, like, take care of yourself, and you're just eating and sitting on the couch playing games all the time and being a sack of lazy nothingness, then, you know, you don't have a right to complain about finding a good woman, too. Like, you gotta pursue your passion. You gotta, you know, take care of yourself. You have to have drive. You have to have personality. I mean, like, you know, you gotta have something to give to the woman, too. I mean, like, weight thing, like, okay, I can understand to a certain degree, like, okay, like, yes, I'm not attracted to a woman when she pushes a certain amount of weight. Like, I mean, like, I don't care about how much a woman weighs. I don't care if she's 150 pounds, 200 pounds, 125, if she holds her weight well. But if she's just completely, you know, just doesn't take care of herself, and she's just, you know, has a lot of problems, has a lot of issues mentally, not just physically, mentally, a lot of security issues, then it's very tough to be in that relationship. You know, it's not. Sorry, I was just looking at quests right now. Okay. So. You know, like, I mean, depends. I mean, like, you know, there's guys, I mean, it just is what it is. Like, there's certain girls that are like, hey, if a guy weighs this much, I just, like, or, you know, weighs that much, I just can't date him. That's just how it is. I mean, I'll say this, Sonic. You know, personality, it's different for girls than guys, and I mean, you know, girls' requirements from guys are different. I mean, you know, appearance is important to guys. Like, this is something women, like, they seem perplexed with, like, oh, how does a guy sleep with me and then never call me again? Because I'll explain to you why. See, if a woman does not see a future with a man, she won't sleep with him. Usually. I mean, not always, but usually. Like, I mean, I don't know. There's women that I've hooked up with, and then, like, I tried calling, and they never returned my calls again. So, maybe that's what happened to me. I assume. But, you know, it just depends on your personality. You know, who you are as a person, your drive and passions. Like, not just exercise, but, like, you know, what are you doing with your life? What's your direction? You know? And, you know, I'm not trying to insult anyone here, but if you're just, you know, playing games and that's it, and... I mean, you know, there's girls out there that aren't picky, though. You know, like, hey, you got a job, you got a job, you make your own money, you got your own place, you're good. I don't know, everyone's different, but, you know, I think if you have a really good personality, you have good drive in what you want to do in life, and, you know, you're a fun person to be around, you're a fun person. I don't know, like, this whole idea of, you know, like, I've always been very flirty with women, so, like, I don't know, it's very easy for me. And I've been with a lot of women, so, you know. Well, that may be true, you know. Yeah, you got a big fucking schlong, you know. Fuck, dude. You know, word gets out. I've met them too, man. Like... I've met that too. I've met guys that, you know, have different baby mamas and different, you know, from different daddies, and... Listless buddy quest. Let's check. I did. Oh yeah, I did that one. Well, I agree. Well, I mean, like, Annie, you're obviously a really good person, and you know, obviously there should be more women like you. You have a good personality, and, you know, I think you have more life experience than most of these. You know, it depends too. Like, you know, guys like some of these guys like really young women, but these young women don't have like values like you have, Annie. So, like, you know, just I agree with Knockers. Like, a lot of people look for love in the wrong places. Like, you know, Annie's the type of person, you know, Knockers is the type of person you guys can carry a conversation with. You know, the lady on Instagram trying to get 5,000 followers showing her titties, you can't have a deep intellectual conversation with her. You can't talk to her as like a genuine person would talk to someone. You know, like, me and Sonic can get on Discord and we can have genuine conversations about life and problems and things like that, and like human shit, like real human shit, like non-superficial human shit. And it's hard to find. It really is. It's hard to find you know, people that have that genuine, you know, human trait. Because, like, to me, human is, like, not just talking about having fun. Yes, you know, like, by the way, oh, I got a funny story, guys. You know, since there's people in here now. Okay, so yesterday, like, you know, and I thought it was funny. Yesterday, I was driving home. I had to take a dump really bad. And I was driving up this main road where, for some reason, right when I had to take a poop, there's nothing in like 4 miles down this road. So I got to the point where like I don't think I could hold it in anymore, and I pulled over to this commercial area where there's, you know, a bunch of workplaces, and I just saw this pharmacy or like this medical building. I go in, and I'm like, I can't hold in. I really need to go. And I'm on the phone with my friend, and she's like, I'm sorry, we don't have a bathroom for you. I'm sorry. I was like, but I really got to go. She's like, I'm sorry, I don't have a bathroom. I'm like, fuck it. I can't. I'm not going to get back in my car. I'm not going to make it to the gas station. So I go around. It's kind of a public area. I drop my pants, and I fucking crap in the bushes in the back. Or on the side. Kind of in open public. Because I had to freaking crap. But, you know, my point is that... and and then I got home and cleaned up and everything. It is what it is, you know. What's the saying? Shit happens. But I'm like, you know, like, that's the kind of and I told her when I got home, and we laughed. We laughed our asses off. We thought it was hilarious that I squatted on the side of a building because I had to really go, and the lady wouldn't let me go, so I squatted on her freaking on the building in the back, you know, like a freaking like I'm in India or something. And it was funny. But you know, we could have, you know, talk about serious shit too. I'm just saying, like, I'm a human, you know, like I got real shit, you know, literally, and you know, but great. Now everyone's gonna tell their poop stories now.
Main engines operating normally. We've safely exited Roke's atmosphere.
Raimi, can you put Roke up on the screen?
Sure.
Good Lord, Sonic. On the floor of all places.
Somehow it really does look like my home. I wonder if maybe I was born there after all.
Good Lord, Sonic.
You can go back if you want. Losing one person won't make
That's
much
awful.
of a difference.
No, I'm not going back. I'm going with Vetch. And besides, what are you doing here anyway?
We're all friends now. Why wouldn't I be here?
But Miss Muria, what about your
But
ship?
that's a thing,
Did you
like,
not leave it on Roke?
I feel like
That's Mrs.
what helps me
And my
out
ship
is I
on
just have
autopilot
so
back
much
to EN2.
stories.
It'll be fine without
So
you.
many stories because I'm, you know, I talk to so many different walks of life, and I've had so many experiences. I got to travel places, or you know, around the world, and meet different people, and try different foods, and have different experiences in my
Jerry.
life. I've had a lot of
Bye-bye.
upsetting moments in my life. I had a lot of really happy
I
moments in my
wonder what
life.
Sarah's doing
Like
now.
I genuinely
Me
feel
too.
like if I passed
I
away
wish we could've
tomorrow,
said a proper
I am
goodbye
very
to her.
satisfied with what I've
Sarah,
accomplished in my
we'll
life.
be back
You know,
someday.
I've done
until
what I
we
always
meet
dreamed
again,
of doing, to start my own business. You know,
Goodbye,
I've come from a
Sarah.
very small town to
Oh.
you know, live in a big city and, you know, survive. And
You're always
you
so
know, I've got to
silly,
meet
Sarah.
really cool
What?
people like you guys. You know, I'm, you know, happy to meet, you know, really cool people and, you know, call people friends. So yeah, I mean, I could go tomorrow and
Now that
I
I
would,
think about
you know,
I've been
and I
here
feel
all
like I've
along.
done a lot. I've got so much more I'd love to do. I've got so
I
much
guess
more,
we can't part ways now,
visions,
can
but-
we?
you know, I feel like I've done a lot. You know, I've been to Europe, I've been to
hello
different
again,
Asian
everyone.
continents,
Wait a second.
I've been
Sarah,
to Dominican
what are you doing on the
Republic,
Countess?
I've been to
I'm pretty
Hawaii.
sure I never said goodbye.
You know, I've done it all. I got to buy a
All I said
luxury
at the
car
purgatorium
and
was,
pay it
"I'll
off.
see you later."
You know,
I guess you did.
I've
wasn't
crapped in the
talking to
got to crap in the yard of a commercial building. You know,
Yay!
I've been sued. I've sued many people. You know, there's not much I can say I haven't done. You know, I've banged a lot of girls. I've tried
What do I
different
think about
sexual
what?
stuff with women,
It's
and
too late to turn back
I've
now.
tried
It
cooking,
would indeed
classes,
mean a
and
considerable loss of time.
learn languages. I'm happy.
So
You know, I've
this
done a
is our
lot of
world.
stuff, and
Roke. It's beautiful, isn't it?
oh yeah, you like the cat
To
lady?
tell you the truth, there was a dream I used
I
to
didn't
have
realize I was a
lot,
pedophile
long
until
before I met all of you.
Miracle was in this game. The
In my
cat, the
dream,
Catwoman.
I saw Mr. Asmodeus destroy Roke. When I told
There's
Miss
something very
Elena
attractive
it,
about her. She's
she
like,
said she had
but I don't think
received
she's a
an
kid.
augury about the
I don't know.
same thing.
She kind of acts like a kid, but
She said that
There's
people
some-
would
she
arrive
dresses
from
like an
beyond
adult.
the Star Ocean and protect Roke. She told me that my destiny
yeah. So I
would
hope
be
I
to
inspire
join with
people
those
like
people and
to like,
help
man,
them
you
on
know,
their
I've
journey.
always wanted to be like, people be like, man, Arthur, you inspire me.
Isn't
I
that
want
a
to go out
nice
travel
story?
more. I want to do
But
things,
actually,
and like,
none of
it
that
feels
even
good
matters
if
now,
people say that. Like, it
because I
really means a
wanna
lot to
travel
me.
with you
If people
anyway.
say that, or like people like, you know, if people are having a bad day and they talk to me and they feel
So,
good after.
Can I ask if you
You
would
know, they're like,
please
oh,
take
you know
me
what?
with
Thanks for talking to me, Art. I feel
When
so
I'm
much
with
better.
you all, I
Like,
feel
that
I
means
can
the world to
fly.
me. Like, if that happens, and so I hope that happens sometimes. So you know, I hopefully when I share
A
my
lot of
story with
things
people,
happened before we
it
came to
inspires
Roke.
them to want to do stuff too with their lives.
Painful, sad things. And those feelings are still with me. But I feel like my time on Roke has healed me just a bit. It's thanks to my friends, Miss Elena, and you, Sarah. It's thanks
I've
to
had
you as
money.
well.
I've been poor as fuck.
I think I'll probably still be making life difficult for my crew.
You know, I've faced a
But if
lot of
that's
big
all right with
challenges
you,
in my life.
You're welcome to come
from the
Sarah.
bottom. Got to go to cool places,
Of
drink
course
at
it
cool
is.
bars,
After all,
go out to
we're
cool
friends too,
events,
aren't we?
costume events, foam
Yeah,
swimming, you know,
we are.
foam party in the pool. You know,
Thanks a lot.
I've been to
Sarah.
tranny bars before.
Oh,
It's just like
no.
I just like
Thank you.
I've always been like, I just always have this thirst for like experiencing everything. Like, I'm always very fascinated with like different cultures, different things, different people, different ideas. I'm always up to trying different foods or different things and different languages. I've always had that thirst in life for that. So, you know, I always enjoy meeting and talking to so many different people. I love technology, and you know, I hate Instagram influencers. You know. And that's it. That's my little rant. But you know, the one thing is, you know, there's just a lot of times I feel lonely, like tonight. I mean, that's why I really wanted to stream was, you know, I did feel a little lonely. But am glad to, you know, hang out with people. Because, you know, do all these things, you know, is a very lonely path because, you know, to just be able to go and do all these things, you know, you can't just sit there and hang out all day with people. And so there's a lot of moments I feel very lonely. Yeah, I'm with you. See, and this is a Japanese game, and this is like, hey, this man picked me up. I was a stray cat, and you know, even though this village is fucked, he's staying with the old man because that's what makes the cat happy. Like, that's a real relationship, you know. Like, as much as, like, you know, you guys kind of heard my story. You know, it's not, you know, it's not the life I've chosen. It's not the life it's not the life I wanted. But you know, you make it work, and you know, it's just like, real relationship is just like that sacrifice, you know, that ability to compromise. But the one thing that I need to work on, and I need to better myself in, I think, and what's going to help me, is I know I spend a lot of time and energy criticizing other people and criticizing, oh, you know, this person's a sellout because they're, you know, doing this on Twitch, or, oh, you know, this person's doing this on Twitter, these girls are doing this on Instagram, this son of a biatch cut me off on the freeway today. It's like, you got, like, I gotta learn to, like, not be so concerned and not so caring and not put any energy to what people are doing. So it's like, you know, and I'm doing it for conversation purposes because, you know, we're all in chat and, you know, we're just talking or venting or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, in general, like,
Here we go.
I need to focus 100% of my energy and mind into myself and bettering myself and not worry what other people. If people want to post titties on Instagram and call themselves influencers, go for it. If you like, some people, they talk about certain things in politics, so be it. If they like it, they like it. They hate it, they hate it. You know? And I just need, and that's hard for me to do, but you know, I'm trying to work on being able to just not care if someone's doing something that I don't approve of or something that doesn't meet my expectations. And just be like, hey, that's what that person does. We're in a free country. People can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. They can express their views on anything, in politics, on presidents and whatnot, how they feel. I may not agree with it, but that's not my business. My business is to focus on myself. See, that's a good... Wow. Focus on me. And that's it. Oh my gosh. Luxury wagon. I love... and there's nothing wrong with that. Mr. Luxury Wagon. There's nothing wrong with those as well. Knockers is also a big connoisseur of good boobies. And that's cool. And... you know, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm saying if there's things you don't like, we spend a lot of time like, oh, we hate this, we hate that. And again, I say things out of observation just to talk about it. But like, if I sat there every day like, oh, screw Western women, or oh, screw people that hate this political view or like this political view, dude, then you'll be a mess. You'll be miserable your whole life. You'll just be fucking, you know? It's like, I could talk shit about so many people and so many problems in their lives, and it's just like, fuck it. Why? I just hope I keep, you know, having great success in business. I hope I
We can use
have better
this.
discipline with my food habits and not eat all those donuts downstairs that I'm thinking about right now. I was even complaining about luxury, dude. I was pissed off at luxury at one point. I was like, dude, it's fucked up. You stream the whole time, then you get a girlfriend, and then you don't stream anymore. But you know, it's luxury, man. Luxury wagon, he could do whatever he wants. I'm just messing with you, sort of. But I'm glad he was streaming. If you like porn, Luxury Wagon streams porn on his stream. Oh, great. Dude, Luxury, you're starting to get followers, man, and then you got a girlfriend, you bounced out. And then let it all go. But, you know, that happens. I used to complain about that all the time. I'm like, dude, these people aren't real gamers. They're just using us to hang out when they don't have a girlfriend. Then once they get the girlfriend, they bounce out and, you know, don't come back to Twitch. They're not real friends. But, you know, it's like one of those things you just gotta accept what it is. Some people hang out with you, and some people, you know, come and go. I used to hate. I had a really good friend in Texas when I was living there, and we were like best friends. And then where do I turn the cat into? I forgot who to turn the cat in. Bam, got it done. So I had this friend in Texas. Sorry, I didn't finish the story. We were really good buddies, like really close friends. We used to play video games together, go eat together. You know, we had sleepovers together. No homo. When you're 5, 10 years old, you just hang out with your, you know, sleep over for the weekend, you know? You have some time off. And then, like, I guess, like, back in the AOL days, y'all remember AOL Instant Messenger? TG Arthur was mine. He, I guess, met this girl over the internet. And before internet dating was a thing. And started going out with her. You know, he went out on a date. And I was actually I was at his house. And it was Saturday night. And, you know, we were adults. You know, we're in our 20s. And, you know, I was like, you know, I was crashing at his place for the night. And I remember he put on his leather jacket, said, "Hey, I'm going on a date. I'll be back." And I think I was like, cool, yeah, no problem. And I just, you know, I was at his house by myself, and literally, you know, once he met someone that actually liked him, he had a hard time finding time hanging out with me. So I started getting really upset, like screw you, man, like you're hanging out with this chick and blah blah blah. There's more quests, huh? Yeah, so and I mean, I get it though, like, I get a certain degree, like, if my buddies want to go to a bar, it's tough to do when you get locked in with a kid and have a, ball and chain with you, It's hard to do. I could do it, it's just, it's not as easy to do as it was before, when you're single and you can just fucking bounce, So I get, like, the responsibility and, like, the obligation, but it's like, some people, it's just like... they're gone. They are gonzo. And it's like, they don't stream anymore, and I guess, like, I don't know, like, I always like, but maybe it's just like, it's different now because all my friends are internet friends, but like, I always hang out with, if you guys want to hang out on Discord. The only thing is that, like, some of you guys stream really late at night, so it's really hard for me to do that, but... Nice. But, I get the whole, thing, but I don't know. I was so upset at my friend because he just, like, stopped finding time for me. And eventually we grew distance, Eventually I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to be his friend anymore. Actually, I was starting being friends with his brother. Sweet. Now I can go to the thing. So yeah, but so that's where, like, my head is, like, I'm, if someone wants to be my friend, great. If someone gets a relationship and and things change and they're not, don't have time for you anymore, I learned to accept it, dude. Some people say some really insulting things to me, and, even though I've been friends with them a long time, you break friendships with them. You don't hang out with those people anymore. People you thought were cool that you hung out with on Discord, they end up being complete, absolute dicks, and, you just don't want to hang out with them anymore. Just move on. It's the circle of life, man. So isn't it nice to have, like, streamers where you can, like, talk about real shit? Like, not fake radio voices and that junk that usually is. See, that's the thing, Sonic, man. I gotta tell you. I know with you, it's like, once someone's your friend, you don't want to let them go, but there's just some people, man, it's like, if they are toxic or they're just not, you know, just not the kind of person you thought they used to be, then, you know, I don't know, you know, do you keep trying to make it work, or do you cut ties? And sometimes you got to make that objectional decision. Like, yeah, I like my friend Texas. We're friends on Facebook, but I could tell you at best we're acquaintances. I don't ask how he's doing. I don't talk to him really. I don't keep in touch with him. I think, you know, a couple times I mentioned, you know, hey, maybe since you live in Oklahoma now with your now wife. By the way, they got married. They got married within 3 weeks. 3 weeks of dating, and I thought for sure there's no way that's going to work out. And shockingly and surprisingly, they still together.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Is that the Sonic Nizzle joining the Disc Kizzle?
Yeah, man, I got tired of typing, so I figured let me hop in.
No doubt,
But
dude.
yeah, man, it's just, I don't know, it's like he feels that the team that, you know, you saw the pictures from SGDQ, he feels that since I'm hanging out with that crew, it's pulling me away from my original crew. I'm like, dude, that's not true.
Guy jealousy, man. That shit's real, dude. Y'all don't know. Like, when you think someone's your homie, and they start doing stuff without you or non-homie stuff, you know, guy jealousy is real, y'all. And there's people that do that shit, for sure.
And they think women have the whole jealousy thing. Dude, guys have it too. Seriously, because I mean, like, it's like, dude, I've been friends with you for 5 years. I have been with you through your good and your bad. Like, dude, you lost your dad last year, and I was there for you. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah. Like, I'm cool if, like, Phantom Knight, like, goes to other channels. I'm not gonna be like, even if, like, you go to channels of people I don't even like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's
no,
screw you.
no, you should go to that channel. No, I'm not like that. If you're still friends with the person that I broke it off with, more power to you. I'm learning. Keep moving. Just go. Keep moving. And plus, trust me, there are plenty of people on Twitch that I was once friends with, but I got screwed over. I'm not gonna name no names, but I'm just saying, I've moved on, and I'm okay now.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like there's just people, and you might have been friends for years, and you realize, and it may take years to realize, this was not my good friend that I thought they were. And that's it.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the whole thing. It's like, and when he doubted me as far as me getting in GDQ, dude, that stung. But he was like, well, I'm just being realistic. I'm like, you don't say that to your best friend, dude. Even if it's true, you just don't say that. Where's the encouragement? Where's the, okay, you can do it? None of that. So it's just, you know, and I feel he said that he said that the friendship, you know, is been kind of distant. I'm like, ditto. Like, everything I do is like, no, you shouldn't do it. Or I try to get you to join a certain group, and you're like, well, introduce me to them. I'm like, dude, I can't be your mouthpiece. You have to speak for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes on to say, well, I don't know any games that I play on the console. I'm like, dude, stop playing victim. Learn a game, and then come to us. We're not that difficult to get along with. And, you know, it's just, he feels that I should be there every beck and call. anytime that he calls me or something. And you know what? It's been officially a week since we talked. And you know what? I'm not upset about it. I'm really not. I managed to get a lot done though. And then, you know, he goes on these piss and moan rants about how he's not getting any followers or viewers, and I'm like, dude, it's the game that you're playing. You're sticking with one thing. And then he goes on to say, well, you don't never show up to my streams. I'm like, I do, I just learn. But he said I should say something in his channel. I'm like, dude, do you not know how many times I stream and no one said nothing? I used to get bent out of shape, but I don't now. One day I keep telling them, let your skills speak for themselves, speak for itself. You're gonna have streams where people don't say nothing in your stream. Like, it's background noise. You should be thankful that they use your channel as background noise.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, I mean, like I said, like, everyone has different goals. Like, I know I don't play popular games, you know? And,
Dude,
and I probably, about half people here are probably here just because, you know, and I appreciate this. They're here because they like me, and I'm cool with that. Like, hey, that's cool.
And one thing about it, like, being on Twitch for as long as I have, I've learned a lot. Like, rule number one, never call your workers. That's the most idiotic thing to do, because they'll just leave. Never call your workers. And then I feel so bad for people who have those bots where the minute you hop in, hey, so-and-so, welcome to the stream. Yeah, bad. Secondly, and I have to learn this the hard way, never put on a woe is me pity stream. You lose so much respect from a lot of streamers and viewers. Trust me, I had to have to be. And slowly I'm gaining their respect back, but you know, one of my good people who stuck with me despite when I did that, he's like, dude, no matter how bad it gets, he never put on a pity stream. He said you get the ultimate backlash. And he was right. And I can only speak for what has happened to me on Twitch. Because I've learned from it.
Yeah. So that's why I always try to create an environment where people can speak their mind. Like, you know, I always try to respect everyone's opinion on, you know, we talk about relationships, and you guys may respectfully disagree with my shit. Like, dude, what you're saying about Western women is not true. It's bullshit. You're a liar. You just hate women. And there might be some truth to that too.
I mean, but here's the one thing about, no matter what opinion it may be, you gotta respect that opinion. You may not agree with it, but you gotta respect it.
Yeah, I mean, I you know, as long as it doesn't get into ad hominem, you know, insults and childish remarks, like a group of people that I was hanging out with a lot and do and say dumb shit, which I think is a level of jealousy that I'm not going to bring up, but anyways, you know, that's how some people are, man.
Yeah, and I told my best friend, the game that you're playing all the time, I'm not a fan of. What makes you think I'm gonna sit there and watch you play and I don't that genre? I mean, not that I say I don't like it, but you know.
Right.
And then he goes on and say, well, you should subscribe to my channel. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to make ends meet on my end. Well, it's just not but $5. So I don't have $5 to give. And that's the thing. It's like a lot of people on Twitch, they thrive on how many bits they get or how many subscribers they get. I'm like, dude, if Twitch ever took that away, you would see a lot of people leave Twitch.
Right.
And that's the thing going on, because there's a lot of people, it's like they see, and one thing, and I used to do this, but I stopped because I found out it was harming me very badly. Never compare yourself to another streamer. Never do that. You have some streamers, when they first start, it's like a rocket, they go up. You have some streamers that start out, it's tooth and nail, you gotta fight for it. Every streamer is different. So never compare yourself to another streamer. Let your personality speak for itself. You be yourself. Don't try to hold a fake mask saying, and you know, you act like you're super nice when you're on Twitch, but you know deep down inside you the meanest MF ever. Yeah, exactly, Phantom Knight, and I feel my friend tries to throw that he has 8 subscribers in my face compared to my measly 1. I'm like, okay, cool.
Good
like,
for you.
Dude, yeah, good for you. What would you like a biscuit? Seriously, it's like, would you like a biscuit because you have 8 subscribers? Here, boy, here. And the thing about it is, I mean, I don't know, but dude, I can tell you, he is extremely jealous. Extremely. Because it's like, he see my channel, and he see me growing. But one day, I keep telling him, I don't play this one game. Like, that's me playing Street Race 2 all the time. Eventually, I'm gonna get typecast as, oh, he's just a Street Race 2 streamer and runner. And I'm more than that. Like, I do other games. I speedrun other games. Like, I'm not just a Street Race 2 runner.
Someone once told me to never trust someone that mainly talks about money. I mean, I like talking about business. I mean, I think finances are important to talk about to a degree, you know.
Yeah, like learn how to save your money and not spending it every time pick a Harry.
So I mean, I think finances are important, you know, important aspect of your life that, you know, is important to get, you know, a grasp on, have, you know, direction. Now, if like they're like, when I was like working with people and people that wanted to be partners, and they concerned more about the profits and how fast they can get the job signed off and how, when they're getting paid versus the quality of the work and things like that, I knew that was a problem, because now I knew they just cared about the greed and they didn't care about the workmanship. And
then another thing, stop trying to keep up with the Joneses, please, please, please. Like, my friend, I ain't trying to put his business out there, but dude, your car got repossessed. Like, what are you doing with your checks?
whose car got repossessed?
My best friend.
Your best friend?
I ain't trying to say his name, but look, just start with the letter S, and that's the only hit that you're going to get. So I'm like, dude, what are you doing with your check? What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a big problem in society, is we like to try to, you know, like, I mean, I think finances are important to talk about to a degree, you know. So I mean, I think finances are important aspect of your life that, you know, is important to get, you know, a grasp on, have, you know, to do things and buy things that make us feel and make other people try to trick people, making us think we're more
Than what we
well
are.
off than what we are. Yeah, it's like it's a facade. It's a lie.
It is. And one thing about it, I'm like, dude, like when Mario Maker come out, every game that has came out this summer, I have not gotten because guess what? My money has went to staying afloat.
I mean,
know
don't
my responsibility.
right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I flexed with my car, and I bought a luxury car, like a high-end car, like above and beyond most other people. But like, at first I regretted it, but you know what? Like, I paid it off. I own title to the car, and I felt like I earned it. I felt like I worked really hard for it. I've always had bad cars my entire life, and I just felt like buying it represented all the doubters, the naysayers, the people that looked down on me because they got better grades than me in school. They're better at, they're better at articulating themselves than me, and I fucking beat them out. And I like slapping that in their face, and I know who they are because they don't like my post. They're friends with me on Facebook, but they ignore my post because they can't hate on it because they're going to make themselves look even shittier. But yeah, all my old junior high friends that I have on Facebook that were honor roll students and things like that, they're fucking worthless. No disrespect. They're housewives and just people with, just dead-end work. And I'm sitting there, they want me to bid on a multi-million-dollar development project now. So, like, yes, I like slapping fucking people in the face because I like slapping the naysayers because it makes me feel good. And the more success I get, I like posting my success on Facebook because I like all those people that thought they were better than me. They can't like my post. They can't do shit. And one guy got to the point, he was like, dude, he just messaged me, said, "Are you my little bitch?" I go, "Who the fuck are you?" I go, "Dude, you're just fucking jealous that you gotta live off your parents and I'm fucking making it happen." And he was trying to insult me and try to fucking say shit. I said, "Yeah, you humble yourself, you sack of shit," and I blocked him. And don't get me wrong, I never try to say like, "Hey, I'm better than you" and things like that. But I had a lot of fucking shit talkers in my days. And so I like rubbing it in those people's faces. For people in my friends and things like that, I never think I'm better than anyone. I never act like I'm better. I consider you all my good friends and we're equals. I respect everyone's different journey in life. But the moment, like, I like people's posts and people like mine. And the ones that don't, you know what? That's the rub it in their faces to them. Is for them to really get to experience the hatred from my success. And that makes me happy.
Right. And one thing about it, like, I try to be as humble as I can in everything I do because I know it can be easily taken away from me. So it's like, I don't try to act like a big shot.
Oh yeah, dude, tomorrow I could lose my business. I gotta go back. I gotta get a job at McDonald's. That's why I always treat people the same as me. Like, I never and I'm never like, "Oh, you're not rich, I'm not gonna talk to you," or, "Oh, you're not as well off as me, I'm not gonna associate with you." Because, like, I just like talking to people that are cool with me and I'm cool with them, And, like, because tomorrow I could be working at McDonald's. I don't know. Shit could always hit the fan. Shit's going really well right now for me and I'm happy. And I think you should share your success because I like sharing it and I like people I like sharing it with you guys because I've got no one else to share it with because I'm alone, So,
and then, like, for me, like, again, my online friends, that's all I have. Like, I don't have any RL friends because all they care about is smoking, drinking, and getting laid and doing stupid
on my
shit.
face?
And I'm not for, especially doing the
You have
stupidness.
some
Like,
unusual tastes, Edge.
who would want to go out of their way
Well,
to rob a bank? Like,
Do you
dude,
think I'm some kind of deviant?
get a job.
Anyway, Sarah's not a bird. She's featherfolk.
It's like all of them don't want
It's
to
a
work.
big old
They want
universe, isn't it?
handouts.
You know what's going on in South Asia right now? A lot of the millennials are
Unfortunately, not, I'm afraid.
loitering in the streets of Asia,
Well,
and they're asking for
it's rather
donations
embarrassing
to live
admit,
their dream
but I'm afraid
traveling,
I can't fly.
and they want people to pay for them so they
Can't
can continue
fly?
traveling.
Look at those big
Like how
wings of
freaking
yours. What a
I know I was just talking
waste.
about not worry about other
It
people's
really
lives and
is,
things like
isn't
that, but I
it?
just saw that
Oh,
recently, and
how
I'm
I'd
just
love
like,
to be able
to
to
your point,
fly
yeah, just like a lot of
freely.
people want handouts, man.
And then all of that, like again, this
What
summer
do you think,
in Atlanta,
Birdie?
a flash mob
Oh
of
my
12 to 13
goodness.
year olds
You're flying
ransacked
in
a
the air even though
Walgreens.
you don't have any wings to flap.
I'm like, dude, what happened to getting a summer job?
What, did you mess with the hologram
What,
or
y'all
something?
don't want those?
She's totally innocent, Welch. That's not very...
Like, that is ridiculous. Like,
Sarah?
Upsy
what are you doing
daisy.
ransacking a
Oh
Walgreens?
my.
For what?
How strange.
Yeah, well,
What are you trying to do?
there's a lot of people now that just like don't feel that there's any consequences, you know?
But it seems I still can't. How very
And
strange.
then here's the thing, like, call me weird, call me whatever, but at least I have my own
Sarah,
mind. At least I'm not in
That's
jail. Like,
not for
seriously.
flying. Welch kind of
Call me
played a
whatever it
trick
is you
on
like,
you.
but one thing about it, I'm
Excellent.
free.
Yeah. What's the matter? Do
I'm
you
not here,
truly
like,
believe flying
sitting there
is so
having
simple
kids I know
matter?
I can
It
take
is
care of.
only with persistent
Like,
effort that
almost
men
half the
learn
people
to
in my,
fly
you
the
know,
skies.
neck of the woods, like, dude, how many kids you got? And you don't even have a job? How's that possible?
How much brutal training do you think I had to endure to get where I am today?
At least I got a good head
Look forward to
on
an
my shoulders.
experience.
No, I'm not trying
Start
to toot my
over
own
from
horn.
scratch.
But I'm just so tired of people saying that
sincerely
gamers are weird. I'm so tired of people saying
I
that,
suppose I must
know,
not have made a good
you're not
enough
weird.
Very good. Realizing that brings you one step
Yeah.
closer to flying.
Just-
I mean, some have their
Persistence is
moments, but yeah, I mean, you've always had a good head on your shoulder,
I
you know.
understand, Master.
I can let that slide if it really
But
doesn't-
yeah, like,
Seriously.
you know, I'm trying to get to the point, like,
Yes.
even like that article, like, you know what? If that's what people want to do, sit on the streets and beg for money and have people to try to get people to pay for their traveling, and they want just like handouts their whole life, fuck it, so be it.
Yeah, let them be.
Okay, Phantom Knight, well, thanks for being a part of this, dude. In
Yeah, man.
our rant sessions. What I'm gonna do is let me see. I like this guy. So I'm big on this game Mobius. I was gonna take a small break because I've been running around and this game is and my brain is just like mush. I'm gonna raid him. He's a really good streamer, and he helped me out a lot on the Mobius, so I really wanted to raid him. Well, I've got some viewers, so if you guys can give him who's a really nice guy, really cool, and yeah, and I will try to stream tomorrow. Actually, I will stream tomorrow because it's one of the few days that I have, and yeah. So, but no, I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I know I talk a lot today, but
It's all good, man. But one thing about it, like, I like a viewer who's chatty. I like the ones, you know, they sit there